I'm going to share a few thoughts about enhancing trees, branches, etc. Now, I have an image here of trees and rocks, and in the future I'm going to show you how to do credit card rocks, which has just got to be one of the most fun things in the world. But I won't get into that now. What I'm going to do, because I have this rectangular image and it's fine, but I'm going to make it more interesting, is I'm going to pull the tree out of the top. Going over to the watercolors, I've already mixed Hooker's green, a bit of sienna. If you put a touch of a brown into a green, you make a much more believable evergreen. So I'm going to use the Miracle Wedge brush and come over here and just start with the top of that tree up there and make a few calligraphic marks. And maybe I'll enhance this one, make it a little bit thicker there. I think it needs that. Okay, now what I'll do as well while I'm on this image is show you how I can put a Christmas tree on here. I'm going to use Stickles Holly for that. And I'll shake it down, take the top off, and right about here I'm going to plunk a holiday tree. There's the top of the tree and the lower branches. And in a second I'll hold this up and you should be able to see the sparkle of that holiday tree. So that's a nature Christmas card. Now I've got a very popular image of my bear peeking out the window. And I'm going to take a generic green fabric paint and just enhance some of these branches, but I'm going to bring one branch out over his soft fur, and the contrast there is very appealing. So I'll shake that down, but I notice that I've got more than I want, so I'm going to clean the nib. Okay, and I'll just do a pass or two to get familiar with it, and then come down there, and maybe one there. Something like that. So it's just got a bit more dimension to it. Now I have a painting, a watercolor of a nest with 3 eggs. This is a terrific card for welcome to your new home or blessings in your new home. And I'm going to go over to the indigo and pick a little green. I'm making a puddle and loading this Miracle Wedge brush up with pigment, and all we're going to do to enhance this is pull that limb out of the picture. I want it dark at the bottom. I'm going to go jump back into my water, clean my brush. I've got a clean brush, and I'm just going to make it a little bit lighter up at the top here. And that makes for a more interesting painting. And here, finally, I have 3 that are done that are holiday cards. This one, the painting was done with Barn in the Snow, and it had that wonderful dark contrast here, so I put the shiny evergreen tree and the icy footprints coming out of the card, and I love that card. Here's another mountain waterfall, but I hope you can see that at the top of the waterfall is a shiny Christmas tree. And finally, here's another Barn in the Snow. This one is not quite as dramatic as the first Barn in the Snow, but it's pastoral and calming. And I did the same thing. I had nothing in the front of the barn, but I thought, my goodness, it'd be more interesting painting if I put that tree, place that tree right there, the holiday tree. And of course the footprints, the sparkly, crunchy, snowy footprints come out of the picture.